nigga killed Pac.
He did.
We know he
and
did.
Biggie.
We know he did. No,
Chris Brown has put his hands on how many people and people still
whoa.
Yes, that nigga's a repeat offender.
I don't fuck with Chris.
Hold on. Where they getting this melanin from?
Who's selling the black?
Who donated the
Who
melanin?
is selling the black?
Imagine you walk into a doctor's office and they just sitting there.
You know he didn't wash his ass yesterday, right?
That's crazy.
Whose ass?
And what made you say that?
Nah, but there are women like that. You know the dude that your friend was married to who got upset about that one situation when he was hanging out with his cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Was it really his cousin?
No. Okay, so look.
Wait a minute. Welcome back to the Ivy Club podcast, man. It's episode 19, and you know we ain't never talking about shit relevant on here, but we actually got some relevant shit to talk about today. Mm-hmm. I got Juss, Leroy, and Jazz on the pod with me, so it's kind of a little couples episode. You know, me and mine's and him and his, and we just to get right down to it. What?
Because why couldn't it
mine, him and his?
Why couldn't it be hers and his?
Right.
You know, why couldn't I have been first? But
This
all
his
right.
podcast.
Are y'all not a unit?
I mean, we are.
Okay,
Exactly.
so let's leave it at that. Anyways, jumping right into it, man. Today is July 2nd, and the internet is broken from this Diddy verdict, and we have to talk about it real quick. He was acquitted on most of the serious charges. He really got away scot-free.
Bullshit.
I'm pissed.
The racketeering, the sex trafficking, RICO, gone. He only got charged 2 counts for transportation to engage in prostitution. Maximum 10 years each. So he can only spend 20 years in prison.
Well, they're probably not even going to give him 20 years.
I think they're going to get that nigga house arrest.
They need to give him 50
Yeah.
Really, a lifetime.
No, it's sad.
of servitude.
I'm not going to hold you. I kind of thought he was going to beat that RICO.
So from what I've been hearing, about how the case was, like, I heard that it was a pretty poor, like,
Yeah, it was
they had
poorly put together.
Poorly put together, and they were really just trying to get that nigga. But I appreciate the effort because he needs to go.
Think what it really was, they found all this shit and tried to like bundle it up and was like, we gonna hit for something, you know?
Yeah, just trying to.
I feel like
go ahead.
Once y'all get a big fish like that, y'all are not supposed to mess over the
Right.
big fish, bro. That
How'd
nigga's
you-
a problem.
How did you drop the ball for that?
You couldn't pay me to drop the ball.
With everything that they testified, and it was horrid.
It was horrendous.
horrid.
Yes.
And you
let him go.
You let him go. That monster is about to be back. He held people over the back, multiple. That was
Dragged Cassie down the hallway by her hair on film.
Y'all seen that in a towel, so you know he was serious.
In a towel. He had on no drawers.
That nigga killed Pac.
He did.
We know he
and
did.
Biggie.
You know he did. And it's crazy because there's
that.
people really, and you know people are behind him like R. Kelly, and they just like
If you stand Robert,
Look,
they are in a campaign. There's a campaign called "Frico is not a Rico."
That's crazy.
I hate niggas.
They have a shirt. They had a shirt. People were saying they couldn't wear it
This is why-
in the courtroom, but they were outside wearing that shirt.
This is why we will struggle as a community. Y'all.
I agree.
Y'all gotta call a spade a spade. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Honestly, I be thinking like the people who be knowing about it and don't say nothing.
Oh, you
they have to
are.
be-
Yeah, you gotta go too.
Cause like who was it? The R. Kelly thing.
Oh,
Keisha Cole literally was like, I knew, but you know,
Yeah.
he gave me a place to live and
one
everything.
of the girls was like her niece or something.
Yeah,
Ma'am?
Nah.
L auntie. That's an L auntie.
That's
Like,
terrible, bro.
you're
Like,
a horrible aunt.
you know, and we really be idolizing these moguls, and they just be getting so many passes for
Not in y'all tax bracket to
misconduct
idolize you
in the
niggas.
behavior.
So I'm not in the niggas tax bracket to idolize them for real.
No.
Y'all all right over there.
keep it over there and stay away from me and mine.
You know, and
You gotta do coke to get in. I'm not one of them.
and it just kills me because, like, and I respect, you know, I want to say I respect the jury's decision, but I don't.
I don't.
And I know somebody got in their ear. Something happened.
Well, because there was that issue with jury number 6, or was it 7? It was 6 and 7. One of them got dismissed. It was juror 7 that got dismissed. It might have been 6. But then there was an issue with juror 6 because Diddy kept making facial expressions, and they think there were some connections with juror 6. I think there's some connection behind the scene that we're not seeing, and that's the reason why he got.
Oh, of course, it's always like that. It's always like that.
He paid someone. He has the money. He's a
No,
powerful
I
Diddy
do think it
has
was
mob
tampered
ties.
with.
And it just kills me because the jury's saying they saying Diddy is guilty of transporting the prostitutes, but not guilty of sex trafficking. Like,
He was just a driver.
He rode with him.
right,
Just-
right.
They
driving.
And I know
rode
that's
with him.
and I know that's technically only for like the Jane Doe and Cassie, but like this man,
It's definitely more than that.
There's more to that. There's more to reading between
feel
the
like-
lines, and they didn't have the case to build it. And
Yeah.
that shit fucking sucks.
I think there's also more other people. So I think more people are going to end up getting involved. That's what this happened. There was more people that needed to get involved that are very powerful people. They didn't want to start because you start one domino effect, and then that's the whole rap industry.
Exactly.
And they weren't about to do that.
We had to lose so many icons in one day.
I feel like y'all gotta go.
Jay-Z?
Oh, goodbye.
Gone.
Once Beyonce started really like going back to one word Beyonce, no Carter, no Miss Carter. She just so happens to be on the Cowboy Carter. But like,
Yeah,
and then she dropped back-to-back projects. I was telling you. I was like, she's getting her money on together.
Y'all
She
gonna be
is.
upset if she a part of this shit.
Oh, I'll be
I think
devastated.
And no one would ever let it go. No one is ever
I
gonna
would
be
be
like,
devastated.
ain't no fucking way.
I could see her not being in it, but I ain't no way you didn't know.
I don't believe she
just as
doesn't
wrong.
know. I think she definitely knows.
She knows. She might not have been at the party.
Yeah, but she knows.
She knows.
And she has kids with the men. That's the only reason she has kids.
She
Multiple.
knows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's not going to destroy that.
no.
Not wrong.
But
I
no.
don't
So
know. If I found that my man was at the freak off.
Me personally, yeah. No, absolutely.
I mean, also think about it.
my
Her
man
man's like
anymore.
10, 12 years older than me.
I was just about to say.
Right.
You lucky the statute of limitations.
I'm just saying.
because he was like what in his 30s.
She might have been
damn near?
part of the freak offs because her mom introduced him. So that's that industry stuff, you know. Maybe.
The industry is
pay her
very.
to shut her mouth.
That
Oof.
shit is very evil. That's an evil. It's so crazy to look at it as an adult now because, like,
I could not pimp my kid out.
absolutely not. But then you also see
I
this stuff
wouldn't.
in like you saw not
Nickelodeon.
Disney, the Nickelodeon stuff that's going on.
Yeah, that was
like,
horrible. The onset. I didn't
Yeah.
like any of that. We didn't even finish it.
We
We didn't actually.
like so. This is something that's an ongoing and just not even music industry, just the entertainment industry. It's an evil place and it preys on kids. And we continue as a culture to put money into this stuff and putting our kids in these situations
And
for
not
fame and
condemn
money
it.
and not condemn it.
Didn't I?
Like you didn't know, but now it's out.
Yeah.
And you're still doing it.
And you're cool with it.
And it's even moving into TikTok. Unfortunately, like YouTube and stuff, like that documentary of the kids, like people exploit their kids because they don't see kids as actual human beings and stuff, and it's a really sad thing.
Well, I mean, for women too. I mean, and the thing is, I'm sorry to all the women out there for this case, and all the cases that led up to it, and all the cases that we're gonna have afterward. So for all the women out there, I am very sorry for the justice that was not served, and for, like you said, for the children too. You know, for the justice that may or may have not been served. But man, I don't know. I had something to say after that, but fuck.
It's a representation of actually this country. It actually makes sense. It's a representation.
No, this is very on brand.
Yeah,
It is on brand.
Especially today.
yeah.
It is on brand.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
And so the judge denied his release. So there's
Sit your ass
the
down,
only win we
Sean.
have. Denied his release, and now his sentencing will be in October of this.
I want to know why they taking so long to sentence that man.
Because they finna put him on house arrest or probation.
No, y'all need to throw
They're
the
not
book
finna.
at
They're
him.
not finna put him in jail.
Let me go get the book off my shelf. I got just
pray
the
that he
one.
get the 20 years because
I
he's
hope so.
55. I looked it up. He's 55. I could deal with 20 years and he get out at 75 and just be old and gray.
Old and frail and
Be like Larry.
That nigga does not look like he's 55.
They said he do now. They said he do now in the courtroom. You be seeing them pictures they be drawing of him looking like Morgan Freeman.
Look, when you going through that,
That boy be like Fred Sanford.
when you going through all that, they be looking different. Even Young Thug was looking a little different.
Oh, Thugger was tired.
That boy like Fred Sanford.
You're annoying.
Get that nigga a
With the
pickup truck.
uncles, for real.
No, man. That nigga need to be under the jail.
Yeah.
But anyways, why do we idolize these moguls like this?
Ain't no
Like,
we.
Yeah, I was saying, we.
The black community struggles to
black
fully let go
community.
and hold people publicly accountable in these situations. Like, and I get that. I think it really depends on the severity, because we be hearing shit. You got Michael Jackson, we all hear shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I'm one of those, innocent. Once I see proof, exile.
Yeah. No. That's
I'm not
that's
gonna-
true.
I'm not gonna
What's
go off
going on at Neverland?
And that's real. Like,
I ain't never heard proof. I ain't never seen proof of what was going on. I'm not gonna tarnish the king's name.
And this perspective is why we can't grow as a society.
I think exactly that's what it is because
But everybody need proof. Everybody need to see it. And I'm not saying that we should just be like, somebody should roll over one day out of bed and be like, that nigga's a pedophile. And
Correct.
like we
Accept
hang him up
it,
on
yeah.
unfound truth. But how many people need to tell y'all that the dog is barking for y'all to think the dog is barking?
no, yeah. I mean, once it's blatant.
One thing, okay, the justice system, show us the proof. If 6 people come out with similar stories in their own individual experience, is that not enough to make us go,
yeah.
You not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like R. Kelly.
oh,
He did that shit.
Robert
He did that shit.
He did
and he
that
did that shit. And the thing
he
is,
was
like,
taking pictures at fucking high school
and
gyms
people,
shit.
and then when I talk about the idolize, I talk about is like I like R. Kelly's music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit up and lie that I don't like R. Kelly's music and that if it come on, I accidentally bump it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not playing it.
I'm skipping it.
If it depends on what song, I'm
Depending on
skipping.
what song. If stepping in the name of love,
Skip.
I'm
But
not-
no.
And
But
I'm
I can.
standing
But
up
I
on
feel
it.
like separation is one thing. Like I can be like, put that nigga under the jail. I'll listen to his song while they put his ass under the jail. No, I'm
Chris
not gonna say that.
Brown
I'm not
has
gonna say
put his hands on how many people and
Whoa,
people still
whoa,
running.
whoa, whoa.
Yes,
No,
that
no.
nigga's a
Wait,
repeat
wait,
That
wait,
nigga
that. I don't
cannot-
fuck with Chris.
Hold on.
No.
Chris
Y'all
can
is a
literally
repeat
not
Hold
keep
on.
his hands to himself.
fuck with
Can't
Chris.
help
Hold on.
himself.
And he will still have a
Hold on.
sold out
I don't
concert.
fuck with Chris.
Okay, he will flat out be like, "I hate dark skinned women," and y'all will show up there,
No.
titties out at the meet and greet for 5 minutes of his attention.
That is
For
true.
$2,000.
You would show up. You would show up, titties out.
Put his titties out just for Chris.
You
to
gonna
do
show up, Leroy?
bumps.
But women will. The thing is, yes, the recent
And knock the
the
Mario
recent
coins
light
out.
events he did. I don't count Rihanna. Honestly, me personally, I believe Rihanna drove him to be the way he is. Because she was beating his ass first. Think about it. She was older than him. She was beating on his ass, and then he started fighting back. She taught him
You're
that
not
behavior.
gonna believe this. That nigga was grown when she met him. That nigga is grown today.
True, but
That nigga is grown today. This is
But-
consecutive decisions.
out
that
of
he's making.
experience, I know when
And-
somebody degrades you and put their hands on you enough, at some point you turn around and start fighting back.
I mean,
and then that
but-
becomes a
Did we
thing.
just not leave? Is that not an option? Is that
It
just-
And
is.
then it carries on into every single relationship
It does,
you have.
but
from
that's what
here.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's trauma based.
Oof. It can't carry too. It can't keep carrying.
It can't
not-
like it's not.
I'm
like,
not-
I'm not
that is his
justifying
choice.
it.
No,
Like,
I'm
it's
saying
wrong.
But I'm
even-
saying
like
what I'm saying is even if that's true, so let's say Rihanna is beating his ass.
He was. She
The
admitted it.
dog shut his ass, and then he just
in
said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fight back."
2006.
And then, but all the rest of them after that, okay, like
No, 'cause
you can't bring this to the rest of them and expect me to, look
but,
past
like,
what you
No,
did
no,
back
fighting
then. now.
anybody who look at him crazy.
no, I think I know somebody who in a similar fashion did the same thing. Like because like he was abused and talked down on and hit, and then he started fighting back. So now when he feel disrespected, he be hitting bitches.
Go to therapy.
There it is.
That's
or
true.
That nigga's an abuser
or
now.
stop dating.
I know, but
That nigga's
Or
an abuser
Yeah, it's
now.
true.
dating.
I understand.
That's what I'm saying,
The
like-
abused becoming the abuser.
like I'm not making excuses for him, but he
Things
has
true.
become
You're
an
an
abuser.
abuser. You
I
didn't
get
have
what
to.
you're. But here's the thing:
But
you
you
can
did it.
understand where something happens and came from,
Uh-huh.
and still fix that. Like you can.
Yeah.
Two things can be truth of.
At the same
You
time.
were abused in that situation. For example, because Rihanna, they did admit that Rihanna
They
was
were fighting each
right.
other.
They
So that is not to say that Rihanna is not wrong. And in this conversation, people be like, "But there's no but to that. Yes, that happened, but also that nigga is still
Yeah.
hitting other
Knocking
people."
the Mario coins out of
To this
anybody.
day.
Yeah, no, that's what I know.
To
I know
this
that, but I'm
day.
saying
That's 20 years later.
as somebody who eventually
is.
started fighting back, like he started fighting back Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when a woman put her hands on him, he don't give a fuck. He
So
gonna
you
smack
think
you
all the
back.
women is putting hands
So
on
all
Chris?
these, they're not all putting hands on
can't
that
all be.
man.
The
They
tour
not- I'm not
manager was
saying-
putting their hands
I'm
on
not
Chris.
saying they all, but I'm just
The
saying
nigga and
at
friends
some
did it
point
too.
when you start fighting back and you just be like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Now you get mad aggressive. Like he's the abuser.
We
we're not taking
understand
away.
that. We're not saying that what you're saying is not,
not
true,
saying
that.
but we're
I know.
also saying
But
that
He need
because
to be in
y'all
jail.
said
He does need to go sit down.
y'all saying like, oh, everybody hit back. I'm just saying like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as an aggressive person, when somebody pisses you off and you start using your fist, that's the first answer you're gonna go to.
right, and we all agree that it's wrong.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're all saying, that we understand what you're saying of what his past has been and what he's been through. But going forward from that, if you are not choosing to figure out another way to resolve your anger, you are still the problem in all of this, no matter if what trauma happened to you.
No, and I agree.
Yeah, murderers.
Gotta go.
Your mama
Chris
got killed.
gotta
Your
go.
mama got killed when you was young. Now you kill everybody else behind you, Dexter.
Okay.
Dexter.
Don't do Dexter.
Oh, Dexter
I need to
Morgan.
finish that because the resurrection coming out July
Yes.
11th. I need to finish. And like,
Good
and the thing is, Brad brings up the next topic. Like, we idolize, black moguls or people that do, shit like this. But like murderers, like what?
I mean,
It
think
depends
about
on
it.
the crime.
No,
No, hold on,
Depend on
because
the
y'all
crime.
be
You-
watching these murder
Hey,
mysteries, and y'all be
y'all-
idolizing these.
No.
serial killers.
Ain't no idolize. I don't idolize
remember
nobody but
when
the Lord.
you first came out, everybody wanted them a Joe Goldberg.
Yeah,
Everybody
Yeah.
wanted them a Joe
Kill
Goldberg.
for me, Joe. Like,
I like
want
the
somebody that's
urn.
gonna do
the
that.
urn is cool. He just take it too far, and I can't get with that.
I don't know.
Everybody was out here talking about, I could fix you.
I don't know. It
It
seemed
wasn't.
like
No, it was, who was it? Who was the dude that was chopping niggas' heads off and putting in the fridge?
Ted
Jeffrey
Bundy. Jeffrey
Both-
Dahmer.
Both of
It was
them.
Dahmer.
It was Dahmer.
Someone got a tattoo of him on their body.
It ain't never been that deep.
Like that.
Sorry.
That is like crazy to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't understand that.
I find it sounds
Now-
crazy. I find serial killers interesting.
I do.
Oh,
Find
yeah,
them
they're interesting.
Like,
For sure.
but I don't idolize them. Like, I
don't.
like to understand the psychology behind it. Like, what,
I'm not gonna boost you.
Bro,
I'm not
but I'm not
buying your
finna-
lore.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna write you. I'm not putting no money
Yeah.
on the books. No JPay.
Dream cons, Comic
None of
cons.
that.
Hold on, murder cons. What the fuck
I'm
is that
not-
about?
There's
Why
a-
do we?
there's
Why do?
a-
there
Murder?
is murder cons.
Why? Like, will
They
they idolize?
cosplay.
Will they idolize historical
cosplay.
serial killers and like cosplay
And
and
the true crime
t-shirts,
podcast be there.
merch? They have all this shit. Like, it's not just on TV. Like that shit
No,
came from
this is
somewhere.
real.
That
I
shit's
did
real.
not know there was a murder
Yes.
con.
And
That's too far.
And I'm
That
not
is
doubting like the
too
murder
far.
podcast. Those are pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
because they're actually doing a service.
Yeah.
Like
Of
putting-
awareness.
putting information out there. You know what I'm saying? And like even for not even just the historical ones, but like,
Day-to-day ones. Like
Day-to-day
the,
ones,
like
you
the
know what I'm
Austin
saying?
killer.
it's just like journalism.
Yeah,
to
shit.
an extent. It's a journalism extent. But when people go, I'm your biggest fan.
Now that's ridiculous. 'cause
On some
And that
stand.
means you're about to murder. That's how
You're
murder lookalikes happen.
That's how
probably
copycats happen.
Exactly, bro.
They start
Are
they
you
start to
gearing up
learn
for
young.
something?
What?
No.
It's
See,
just
I
crazy.
can't listen to that stuff. This is in certain parts of your life you should say ignorant, and this is one of the parts of my life that I say ignorant because I already know that as a woman and a black woman that the stakes are high. If I listen to this stuff, I'm gonna be paranoid.
Look.
I'm gonna have to keep that thing on me. Although I am crazy with the thing though, like
You need to
'cause
relax.
if I think you following me,
You can't
I'm pulling.
just-
I'm
you
pulling.
can't
Look,
just
and that's the
uplift
problem.
it
That's
and
why I
just-
shouldn't have one.
Texas, boy. Fucking Texas.
Up in Blick because somebody's walking behind you.
Hey, why you
Our cars next to each other. You
No,
up in Blick on me.
And look somebody dead in their soul because I see you and you see me. What are we getting into?
Because I'm turning around. Ain't no like running to my car. What
like,
are you following me for in the store?
In high school, I was really deep into psychology. So like I would try to I would look and like try to understand like
how'd you get here?
Get their patterns and understand like their motives. I remember my sophomore year I dug deep in the Zodiac killer.
You know, and the reason I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the reason why that shit was so teased because that nigga would kill somebody and watch the cops process the scene.
And
wouldn't go nowhere.
What was the one nigga he gave them the hint?
Yeah. Which one was that? Was that my thing? My one was Big Ed was on Ed Gein ass. He get on my nerves.
Oh yeah.
He literally was on the volunteer task force
to help find
him. And then one day he was like, "All right, y'all, I'm about to go home to my mama." Killed his mama friend, put her head in the freezer, and then went to Colorado. Called his friend at the police station. Was like, "Hey," and that was me. And they was like, "Ed, stop playing." Hung up on him. He called back. He was like, "No, for real. What do you mean?" So casual.
Y'all should really be tapping this phone call y'all should be
like
y'all should be finding out where this nigga is just in case. Just in case.
You know, we've been working on the force together. He said, "Yeah, I know. I would drop the body. I'd come back and help y'all find it." And they're like, "Ed, bullshit."
Some Dexter Morgan shit.
Like, he had to literally tell them where the bodies were. They dug it up and then took him seriously.
That's crazy.
Like, and he just chilling. No, for real, guys. No, I did that. No, for real.
It's the psychopathic tendencies and
yes, bro.
Some people they enjoy the potential of getting caught and that's why they kill.
They do. It's a rush. It's like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like I listened to the phone calls. He was like, "No, guys, really." Like we're talking about you won't believe what happened today. No, really.
You could just be bored with life.
Under the weeping willow tree.
And here they go.
Like, what the fuck?
It's like Dexter, he got that itch. I don't know who
he do. He look at somebody evil and the glaze over his eyes.
You just like me.
And this is why you gotta pay attention. This is why they were on your ass when we all first met. You gotta pay attention.
Oh my God.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead and disclose it just in case.
Listeners. The timestamp today, Wednesday, July 2nd at 8:05 p.m. Right? So there's a running joke that
I hope it's a joke.
when I met these two on the side, that the man over here to my left, that man said that he had a murder plan for everybody at the cabin.
Mind you, this is before we were even going to.
He said if we ever went to a cabin, I know exactly how I would kill y'all in order. When I say the crickets at the table.
And then he went down the line.
He did.
He said I would kill y'all last. Y'all look like y'all look out for each other. Y'all can't go first. Yeah, the fuck?
Let me tell y'all why this is relevant right now. Because, like I said, it's July 2nd.
I hope this ain't against my better black judgment.
Now we're going to a cabin. There's going to be about, 15 of us? You said you're bringing your blicky.
You're going to have to.
It is like 15.
I got something for you too, Leroy.
If there's not a new episode the next Wednesday.
We know. God, come get this nigga.
And mind you, I'm not involved. I said this was a red flag from the beginning.
This against my better black judgment.
No, it's funny because it's this comedian named Tom Glasser. And he literally he did the same thing. He went to a campsite, a cabin with people, and he was hanging out with them. He goes, "You know what? I probably shouldn't tell y'all this, but I was gonna kill y'all."
Oh, that was a comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was crazy.
I seen that video and I was like,
I thought he was crazy, bro. I'm gonna roll the video. Now.
People love it. A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
People love pickleball.
Want to hear something crazy? Really crazy? I shouldn't even tell you this. I was going to murder all of you today. I was going to murder all of you, and now I'm having the nicest time. And you realize, take a second and think before you make these choices. You're nice people. You're really nice people. And I was going to slaughter you. Oh, just slaughter all of you. Slaughter you up. Slaughter you away.
When?
But
Are you kidding?
This afternoon. I do this a lot. I go camping and I go up to people. I'm just kidding, man. You're on my new show. I go up to people that are camping and I tell them I'm going to slaughter them. And then it's rightfully scared. You're on my show. It's a show. It's okay if it's a show. It's a, whoa. Hey, stop judging it like if I just did it. It's a show. It's for something on Instagram and TikTok. So it's funny. It's for a joke.
Yeah. Where's the camera?
Excuse me?
Where's the camera?
That's what's unique about the show. We don't shoot it.
And it's every time I see that, I'd be like, oh, I'm making a TikTok.
Yeah. You're gonna make a TikTok out of
That
us?
sound.
You're gonna make a TikTok out of us on this trip?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna record the group
way,
of us hanging out and then put that sound in the background.
The video literally made me be like, "Fuck!" Like it completely derailed my day.
But it's the funny part is when he tried to explain.
What do you mean?
He goes, you know, on my new TV show, I go around and tell people I'm going to slaughter him. Everybody like,
Because what do you mean?
Okay. I don't see any cameras. Where the cameras at? Ashton and Kutcher, where you?
Where's Ashton?
Ashton and Kutcher. You're funny.
Huh?
You're funny. I like the way you pronounce that.
Ashton Kutcher.
You sound like you
It sounded like you put an and in between
Ashton and Kutcher.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
It's okay. Whenever you listen to it back.
But yeah, no.
That was, yeah.
Just like that guy said, I fuck with you guys. I wouldn't
For
do
sure.
that.
I hope so, nigga.
All right, team. Guess what? I got dumb shit today.
Let's do it.
I got 2 dumb shits, actually. Let me tell you what the first dumb shit was.
I love dumb shit.
A German model says she feels a spiritual connection to Africa after taking melanin injections.
Pause.
Melanin injections.
Don't that give...
She's not turning brown.
Hold on.
She can't be.
She has sparked outrage after saying she identifies as a black woman after injecting melanin into her darken her skin and installing a 50-tube sunbed in her home.
So she's gonna get cancer.
She's gonna
give herself cancer. 1, 2.
Them white
You
people
know
get
it's
them
more to
spots.
being black than just being brown, right?
Yeah, very much so.
There are some brown people.
Niggas want to be niggas till it's time to be niggas.
We
Say it again, hold on.
Niggas want to be niggas till it's time to be niggas.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it is.
You need a little bit of diaspora to you.
But they do fuck with niggas in Germany.
They do.
They do.
They do.
I met a German lady at work yesterday. Yeah. And she was real cool. I told her I was learning German. She started speaking German way too fluently and fast. But then she slowed it down. We had a little conversation.
Bro, don't you hate that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying, but you can't just...
At work, they be like,
Like,
you speak,
hold on.
they like, you speak Spanish a little bit. Then they start going. I'm like,
Yes.
slow down.
Muy rapido. Whoa.
Slow down. I said a little bit.
Fuck.
A little bit.
But let me show you a picture of this lady.
Is that makeup? Did she turn that way?
That's in
Probably
melanin
that's-
injections.
I'm
bro.
nervous. It's
Melanin
gotta be
injection plus
makeup.
the sunbed.
That's not right.
That's not right.
That can't... This is
She
AI.
dark as fuck.
That's AI. It's got to be
That
AI.
ain't AI. She
Yeah,
dark as
not
fuck.
real.
Like she turned there.
No,
so
but
she
she
There you go.
She got a tenant bed in her
Look at that.
house. She probably be cooking herself.
She looks like it hurts.
Wait.
It looks like
Yeah, it
like
does.
you know when they do like the racial
Let me bring that
mammy
back around.
cartoons back in the day.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
what
like
she
that.
She do
looks
look
like.
In the blackening, yeah.
Yeah, she looks like
the game board.
Yeah, game board.
she looked like a
Get her boobs
microaggression.
done?
Oh, I was about to say that. So she also has an addiction to getting her boobs
Plastic
done, and she
surgery.
has a
So she just hates
32T.
She got
32
Damn.
kids.
Tea is crazy.
Oh, her husband does it too. Did you see her husband on the side there?
child. I
That's
thought he
crazy.
was a native.
Nope. That's the man. That was him right there. That's him now.
That's crazy.
He looked like his name is Rashad.
They both do melanin injections.
That's horrible. Her lips look like the people from Flushed Away. It's bothering
Where
me.
they getting this melanin from?
Who's selling the black?
Who donating the
Who
melanin?
is selling the black?
Imagine
They
you
need
walk
to-
into a doctor's office, they just sit there.
He needs to be in jail next to Diddy.
No,
Who
dead
is
ass.
selling
He needs to
the
be in the
black?
jail next to Diddy.
That-
Giving her these shots.
And I'm sitting here really trying to like contemplate what medical implications in which we would need melanin injections. Like I
Skin
feel
cancer.
like are you just transparent and you need that extra
Or
know?
what about the Revitalago?
Yeah.
No,
Does that work?
no, you fine.
so.
You just patchy.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, would it work
When
to
he
feel?
hollow.
No,
spots?
because isn't there? You know what?
No.
Never
I
mind.
mean, but Michael Jackson probably would have did, or he just wanted to be white. I don't
He
know.
wanted to be
He wanted
white.
to be white.
But you know, with the melanin injections, help refill that.
That
revitiligo.
man was white and
Not
got a
re- I
silk
say
press and never
revitiligo.
went back.
I never went back.
Hold on, I keep saying
Revitiligo.
revitiligo,
I
and
was
that's
gonna let
just
you make it.
and that's just fucking
Uncle
Uncle Ruckus. But vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
Sorry,
I got a strange case of vitiligo.
You know,
anybody
he
who's
make
making
me
them
sick.
that melanin injections. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
Nah, because you don't even look black. You look burnt.
You look like it hurts.
yeah.
She do look a little
Like, you know how like when SpongeBob went and got that tan?
Yes.
It would be one thing if she like got
like
it
a
to.
glazed donut.
I mean, she can't.
A
She
chocolate glazed donut.
She should tan herself and then just deepen that. You look like it hurts.
You could honestly get one of those tan mittens and stuff and rub and
Little
that
lotion?
yeah, and just start tanning yourself, and that would be a better. You will be closer.
There
and
has to be a better way.
Like
That can't be it.
you like bacon.
I ain't
She
gonna
look like
hold
a
you.
corn
said-
dog
and
with
she-
lips.
And she says she feels ties to the African community now. I'm
Ties
just
is
like,
crazy.
I'm just like,
Our
melanin is
connection to the spirits and in our African
It's
nature is
cancer.
through our
is,
melanin.
is in the melanin. No, I don't think so.
I thought it was
Player.
in the bloodline.
I don't think it's all.
I was in bloodlines.
Not
too.
the
Very
culture?
confused.
Yeah, I thought
Right.
it,
No,
No
nothing.
blood,
I ain't gonna
nothing.
hold you. Low key, the doctor, the person who's like doing this is getting off on her because he probably charging her out the
Oh,
ass.
he making
Out the
great
wazoo.
money.
He's charging her out the ass or
Out the
something.
wazoo.
They be making money off y'all insecurities.
Out the
Oh,
wazoo.
absolutely.
Out
I would
Imagine-
find a way to
imagine
be
he not even
cool.
he putting like a placebo in there and telling her it's melanin. Like he really getting
Chocolate
off.
syrup.
He hit her ass with salt water. Salt water
Look at that.
injections.
Y'all
nigga.
ain't right.
Nigga mixing Nesquik together. just laying that
You
shit
not
on.
right.
This
Not right.
Dead as fuck.
Cause it look a mess. It really do
chocolate
look a
milk in your
mess.
veins.
Oh God. I'm fucking dead. Anyways, like I said, I got two dumb shit. Second dumb shit. This one's actually
I'm nervous.
no. This one's not that bad. This is not that bad. It's actually kind of commendable, and I bet every single one of you, anybody else here, would like to be the one on the receiving end of this.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
This is a wild. That's a big claim right there.
It really is.
Hold on. This man skipped work for 6 years and only got caught when nominated for a trophy. He was collecting salary the entire time,
Damn.
T.
and he claims his job had no real duty, so he just sat and chilled.
No, them niggas didn't have no real duties.
How
Ain't
did
no
you
way.
not? You didn't know that he wasn't working for.
I
6
love
years.
that.
No quarter reports.
And then like,
nothing.
what was he doing that y'all gave him an award? Y'all are
Exactly.
What
Like,
was he doing? for
Attendance? Like, what the fuck?
He opened his laptop every day for 6 years.
Right.
At this point, that shit was self-running, and they was like, "This doing very well. Let's give this man a reward."
Right. Like, this man's been here for 6 years. We even
nigga done traveled the whole world on the clock.
Like,
That is crazy. I
his
would
name was
love to be on
Joaquin
that.
Garcia.
well, go ahead, Joaquin.
Okay,
Shit.
Joaquin.
I wish.
Yeah, no.
I'd be jealous when my friends work from home.
Look,
He was fined. Upon discovery, he was fined, though he maintained that he had no assigned any real responsibility. So they fined his ass.
for how much?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Why
But
is he
how y'all gonna find him?
Right.
Y'all
Y'all
fucked
didn't give
up.
him no job duties. Y'all didn't put
Y'all
him in no
didn't even
emails,
notice.
no meetings.
There was
nothing.
no. So you're telling me he did not have anybody to report to
exactly
6 years.
for 6 years, and you guys didn't notice, and you're finding him.
Firing him, sure, but finding him,
You can't even
Finding me
fire-
because you forgot
can't
I was
just-
on payroll?
not necessarily firing
Like,
him,
take it out of my
but
salary.
not firing him, laying him off. Because if he doesn't have no real duties,
Okay, that's
what am I
valid.
paying
Yeah,
you for?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
That would make sense, but
Because like whatever
I
y'all had
would've-
him in charge of, it obviously was running well on its own for 6 years.
or it's been terminated, like,
Yeah.
or it just doesn't exist anymore. We
That's
just
like-
we just forgot to clean up.
That's like your job putting you on something and then it don't pan out, and instead of reassigning you, they just leave you there to sit and stew.
that had to have been what happened.
Oh,
But even
God.
then, that's not my fault.
It isn't his fault, and
How
I'm not
y'all
saying he
forget I
should be
exist?
fired for it, but the logical
Fined?
thing would be
I'm suing.
not fined, but laying him off. I mean, hey, bro,
I would still
we
do
don't-
wrongful
we really don't need this.
termination.
Yes.
This position has been being terminated.
I'm finna get 6
Here's
more
your
years of pay
severance.
out of y'all.
He has
Get
to get
more
a
money.
severance.
Get more money out of it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's all
suing.
you can do.
That's crazy though.
I'm not gonna lie. I love that for him though.
No, what a dub.
Like,
What a dub.
How do I get myself in this position?
I wonder if
to
he
be
just
able
like
to
got
do
another
that?
job
How
during that
does
time.
one?
How does one like?
I wonder how much that salary was.
Right.
That would determine if I got another job or not. If I just really sat there.
Because honestly, I hope
A little part-time something.
was he. You said he was Hispanic. He was Mexican.
Well, Joaquin Garcia.
His name is
whatever that
Joaquin
tells you.
I
Garcia.
don't know. That could be black or Hispanic.
could
to
be.
be honest.
The Joaquin.
It could be one of those biracials.
That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off. I
Blaxicans.
said Joaquin.
Phoenix?
Right. And that's a white man, ain't it?
I mean, that's what it said. Look, anyways, gang. All right, so
Mama.
I think it's time to go ahead and
Hop
jump
into
into
the
our
wild
wild lines, huh?
Fucking dead, bro.
Anyways,
All
all right.
Loretta.
Jumping into wild lines in 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Yo, welcome to the Ivy Club podcast. It's your boy Frank Polk IV, and I got Leroy, Jazz, and Juss on the phone with me.
Hey, caller.
Hey, y'all.
What's going on?
All right, so at the beginning of the podcast, we were talking about Diddy and shit, you know. So I want to ask you, what's a celeb you know that did wrong, but you still ain't canceled them?
Oh, Chris Brown.
Damn,
Oh my God!
everybody gonna keep saying that
Because
shit.
Chris Brown is uncancelable.
Bro, that nigga has
That
his-
nigga can punch the president and be back. No, well,
Whoa,
not
he
this-
can put.
He
He
can
can
punch
punch the
Obama.
president.
Oh no!
No.
Wait,
He can punch
Obama and he
hold
be
on.
good.
That's too damn far. That's too damn far.
He can backhand Michelle and he
Stop.
gonna be
Let's
back
get
on
back to
tour.
Oh, why you bring
Wait a
Michelle in
minute.
it?
You too damn- that's too damn
You're
far.
doing
Anyways,
much.
back to the
Michelle
caller.
ain't did nothing to nobody.
Okay.
She took away the good snacks.
Oh, hey, if Michelle did anything wrong,
That was the
The damn
only
baked
thing.
chips.
The
She took away the
baked
snack.
Cheetos was
if she
crazy.
did anything wrong, she took away the snack line when I was in middle school. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you
gotta let
that.
that hurt go.
Anyways,
You
go
do.
ahead, caller. Why won't you let Chris Brown go?
He's just, some people change, you know what I'm saying? But he's just talented and gifted. Like,
He
you gotta
just
look
went
past
to
what he's been
jail.
through.
He just
I
with the.
understand. I understand what he did, but that happened back then. We talking about now.
He was in jail.
Sometimes the past catch up.
So he was
in jail.
It's time. Let that hurt go.
It was
so
this year.
some months ago. That was-
He
Look.
just got out of jail for beating on a random nigga.
Yeah,
But look.
he got out of jail for something he did a while ago. You know, they always say.
Oh,
you
well, he
know,
did do it a
how
while
people
ago.
die
Yeah.
comes to life.
he did do it a while
Yeah,
ago, and
so,
he
you know,
came
it
back
caught
and.
up. He did his time. Y'all gotta let that go.
Let it go.
You know,
Lord.
That
I guess, bro.
That-
There's a lot of
that-
gifted.
that nigga is
there's a
that-
lot of gifted and talented out there, and you can like the music, but I
Ain't
don't
nobody
know.
messing with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown's gonna get away
Yeah, but
scotch
it's not just
free.
music. I'm talking about style. I'm talking about
Dance.
just art. He's an artist. You know what I'm saying? Dance. Like he do a lot of things.
He can do nothing wrong.
Listen, you
I
gotta
even
look
fuck.
past that.
I even fuck with his art. That graffiti.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Next caller, child.
Moving on.
Not you,
got you.
caller. Leroy might need to get cut off. Not you, caller.
She about to hit the. You heard?
We need to cut Leroy's mic. Stat. Okay?
Look,
Who got the next question?
You
if
innocent,
it's two celebs, I want to stand behind 10 toes.
Whoa.
Chris
Shit.
Brown and Drake.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, I got a question for
Anyways.
you. Have you ever stalked someone?
Drake.
Exactly.
You hear his question?
Chris Brown or Drake?
No, I said.
no.
No,
My question was, have you ever stalked somebody?
Wait, what do we classify as stalking?
I'm talking about.
No, what
Maybe I
is
should
your
ask.
definition?
Yeah, what's your definition?
And what makes you think that there's something that you about to pull up in the back of your mind?
Okay, I wouldn't call it stalking, but I needed to, scope the scenery. Like, you know what I'm saying? I needed to see what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What was
Is
Is
happening?
that
media.
stalking?
Yes.
Did you?
What was
Did that
happening?
nigga know
I
you
don't know
was
yet.
there?
You got to tell us what's
Right,
going
did
on.
that nigga know you were there?
We got to.
Okay. So basically, I had a little whoop-de-whoop or whatever. But we was like at a rough patch. But, some things about guys is when they start acting how they be acting, it's because there's somebody on the other side. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to go see for myself and do a little digging because he claimed that he was never around this girl. This girl is not relevant in his life. Come to find out that girl is very relevant in his life.
So where'd you go? You went to their house?
Okay. Oh no, I went to the party that they went to. Me and my girls did. We pulled up to the scene.
Oh well, I guess that's not.
That's not really stalking.
That's not bad.
That's not
Yeah.
Yeah,
stalking.
that's not
bad.
stalking, but I had to see what was going on. But
Wait.
stalking,
Did you watch him the whole time?
How long was you there? Did you wait till the party got started? You were there till 5. The party started at 8.
Because it's stalking if you pulled up and you was watching his movement the whole time at the party. It's different if you pulled up to the party and you just had fun.
listen, sometimes my bitch not your bitch.
Waiting outside. Did you bring binoculars with you?
Followed the car home.
Okay,
I got a
we
pair of
pulled up to the end
binoculars.
of the party. So what time the party ended is when we pulled up because everybody be parking lot pimping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Alright.
yeah,
All right,
Sitting
maybe.
on top of the car looking across the
I
parking
ain't
lot. Like,
that vulnerable to know what's going on, but I ain't dumb either.
I feel it. I feel it.
No online stalking. You ain't deep dive into Facebook. Found that kick.
Kick is crazy.
LinkedIn.
Oh no.
Looking through the LinkedIn.
Kick is
It's
wild.
crazy.
Kick is wild. You showing your age.
Nah. We ain't did all that. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'm down with the stalking. As long as I'm not
down.
stalking, I'm okay with that. Where we
Run
going,
background
girl?
checks.
I'll drive the car. I'll bring the snacks. I wear my good shoes just in case we gotta hop out.
A stakeout.
Oh God, it's a stakeout.
Oh, girl, I need to be with her.
Hello?
She got snacks.
Sometimes you gotta
She got
pop out and show
snacks.
niggas.
Crazy.
Okay?
Anyways, who got
I
who?
know that's right.
I'm there. What are we into? You said your hoe is acting up. Let's go get to him. That's all right.
Anyways, who got the next question?
Yeah, I should have called her.
Hello?
This might be
Oh, my.
TMI, but
You know he didn't wash his ass yesterday, right?
That's crazy. That's
Whose
crazy.
ass?
and what made you say that?
Why is that the first thing that came to your head?
I,
What nigga you messing with that didn't wash their ass yesterday?
Whose ass?
like this might be too much for information, but he might not wash his ass yesterday because people be funky and not aware.
That is true.
That is true. I thought this would be a little bit more personal than you.
Oh God. I was like, you told your
I would say-
homegirls he didn't wash his ass?
Oh yeah, I thought it'd be more personal to you, but that's okay. He ain't wash his
Washing your
ass.
ass is crazy.
Niggas don't be washing their ass.
Hey.
They be having
Niggas
doodle
don't be
stains.
washing
And
their
I'm not gonna hold you. I witnessed this in real time. I watched.
This
made
did
me
not go the
nervous.
way.
Make my heart skip a beat.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Loretta, this like your fourth time tonight. Please get a grip.
My heart
brother.
skip.
I witnessed
dead.
in real time a nigga not take a shower, spray his clothes with Febreze, and get on the school bus.
Was his
bringing
people
Febreze to the
water off?
locker. Bringing Febreze to the locker is crazy. You talking about for like sports or some shit?
No, I'm talking about first thing in the morning for school.
Oh,
Put Febreze on.
Nigga don't wash his clothes. He sprays them with Febreze
Was
once he
he-
takes them off and sprays it with Febreze when he put them back on.
Was he hard of
oh,
resources?
so you slept? So hold on,
No.
did you like spend the night over there and you
I
noticed that
did.
he didn't shower that night?
I did,
And then,
and I was like,
oh, okay,
Wow.
that makes sense. Because I was
Oh,
like, what
he
if he
did
just
that
showered the
in
night
front of
before?
you?
no, that nigga
He was just
woke
fit.
up, hit his like we got to the crib.
It was in the same clothes. Like he didn't even take off.
He switched the shirt, threw in the same jeans. I don't understand why. I understand why he put on the same jeans. They were designer. He was trying to, flex the
Can I
designer.
ask you something?
Yeah,
Did you go back over there?
I did not. Actually, we almost fought.
Did you say something? Well, hold on, wait. Did you say something?
I forgot she was here. go ahead. Answer her question.
Nah, I looked at that nigga different.
Oh, nah.
And I
You
was
ain't
like,
no real friend.
That in my defense, he was my best friend's friend. We were just staying at his house.
And also in his defense, last time that he told somebody they stink, he
I gained a nemesis.
I'm sure it's the way you said that though.
Oh.
That's why.
And
He
that's
he handed that nigga deodorant and that nigga came back with a knife. That's just really that's all that happened.
Yeah,
And he got beef with that
traumatized, I
nigga to this
understand.
day. Anyways,
That's a real on site.
Oh, my.
I bet it is.
Well, don't let me be on site if you see him on site. I don't have time for that. I don't
I know
have
that's
time.
right.
I don't have time.
I'm sending a
Anyways,
picture
I got
of
one
you.
more question for you, Colin. We're gonna see. Just tell me if
right.
if this works out. What's something you're still petty about and will take to the grave?
Need an example?
Probably about how I let somebody borrow some money and they ain't pay me back still, and they avoiding me.
How much?
50.
50 funky dollars.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It just be the concept.
It
though.
be the principle.
It
for
do.
sure.
It do be the principle.
Because I'm
principle.
quick to be like, oh, babe, like it's whatever. But like to intentionally try to get one over.
Yeah, and you on social
It
media
was
too. All your shit.
But it was I let you stay on our couch when we lived in, like, this was all in college too. Like, I let him stay in the couch. I helped him. We fed him. Like, it was never a problem. He used to wash in the dryer. You know what I'm saying? We all graduated. He asked me for $50. I'm like, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, I'm going to pay you back.
Goes.
I'm like, cool. I'm not no person to run you down for it. You know what I'm saying? But when you get on social media and you flexing like you got it, excuse me, sir.
Don't forget to pay your debts.
You gotta catch that nigga out to eat.
Do you
You
hear
feeding
me?
your family, you can't pay me my money.
Hello?
See, this will make me feel like I'm too
Because whose
petty.
shoes you got on? They can't be yours.
Ooh.
Who you borrow those for and not give them back to?
Let me borrow $50,
Hello?
nephew. Let me borrow $50.
And then they be mad.
That ain't even his car. That's his cousin's car.
They be mad.
Oh,
I give your
it just
funky
keeps getting
$50
worse
back.
and
On God, they be
worse.
like, I'll give your funky little
Your
$50.
$50.
Boy, you didn't have it.
Stressing, you broke? You needed that bad?
And they do be turning back on
But like,
you.
because you borrowed it from me.
You borrowed it
Right.
from me,
You
and
owe
you're
me.
mad. You calling me broke. You're broke. Let me see your bank
Yeah.
account right now.
Exactly.
Oh God. But yo,
It be the principle.
And
it do be the principle. I
It be the
give you that
principle.
call. I give you that.
I just want to say, I think I might be pettier than people.
No, I'm worse.
My most pettiest thing that I stand on till I die. I want her. She might tune in, so I'm. This is how petty I am. Aunt Cora.
Oh my God.
I still don't fuck with you for taking my biscuits back in 09 with them wet ass hands.
This sounds a little essay. What the fuck did you just say? Shit.
When I was
Is this PG-13 or
no,
is it
this
R?
is real. This is real life. There's nothing.
No, we know it's real,
PG-13.
but baby, the way you
Okay, so actual biscuits.
My Aunt
Not
Cora took my
Yeah.
Pillsbury biscuits
Okay.
off my plate
Okay.
with some wet ass hands and didn't even ask.
Okay.
And I don't fuck with her to this day with them cotton picking hands.
Oh my God. Your
Damn,
auntie.
and Cora.
You got,
That's
I got a sister named Cora.
that's crazy.
we know we met her.
And in
I'm
my
I'm
family,
not talking to you. I'm talking to our listeners.
in my family to this day, they be like, "Let that go." No,
You do need to let that hurt go,
no,
Loretta.
because
That's
I specifically made an 8-pack of biscuits
and
with
you
eight
needed all 8.
and 8 sausages.
Between the biscuits on that.
I made.
That's not a big bag.
First of all,
That's low key not even big bag. That's like
Yes, it is.
that's
that's
a
just
meal.
smart.
And
Like, that's just what you
look.
do.
Also, I was a growing boy.
That's what you do.
I was-
8 is a lot. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
8.
8 is a lot. I thought we were talking about the
biscuits.
concept of putting the sausage between the
No.
biscuits, but
No,
8 biscuits, 8
I
sausage,
made
all in one
8
sitting is.
biscuits, 8 sausages, and she came and grabbed the biscuits with wet hands, and I don't think she washed them. I don't know why they were wet, but they
it
were
keeps
wet.
getting worse and worse.
And she grabbed a biscuit off the pan and threw off my ratio, and it pissed me off. And I was so mad about it. My grandma was like, "Let it go."
You know how they fix your ratio? You could have gave her another one.
No,
Because you didn't need it.
No,
a
'cause
sausage.
I still would have
need it.
2 sausages. I would still have 8 sausages.
Oh, she
with
just
6
grabbed the biscuits, not the sausage,
She didn't
but-
grab a sausage.
Got you.
She just grabbed the biscuits.
Well, if you ate the sausage,
Give her a sausage. And
you
let's
just
keep
ate the sausage
going.
by itself, and then your ratio would have been
First
fixed.
off, I understand we respect our elders and elders.
No, I don't really.
I be
you-
wanting to.
Yeah,
You come in somebody's
You gotta
house.
do too
Granted,
much.
it's not my house, it's my grandma's house. You come into my grandma's house, you see me cooking, and you decide this is for everybody. It's not. I bought these biscuits with my hard-earned grass-cutting money.
Mm-hmm.
I made this meal for me.
Did she know you were eating all 8?
Yes. Because she
She didn't
said
think
you
you were
don't
cooking
need.
for the house.
Boy, you
No,
don't
she
need all
didn't.
that.
This was her words. You don't need all of these and grab one.
I ain't gonna lie. I would
It
have
was
the same
it
shit.
was just the fact that her hands was wet though.
It was
I ain't
wet.
gonna lie.
I think I probably could have got over, losing the biscuit, but why are your hands
I can't
wet?
get over it. It's the
I would
principle.
have took your biscuit too, bro.
I would have.
Why are your
First off,
hands
If my
wet?
kid, if I come downstairs and my kid is making biscuits, which I'm probably one that
I'm
bought the biscuits.
gonna be upset. Why are you making a whole can?
Well, you don't need 8 biscuits.
I'm a growing boy.
I get your situation. I get it. I do get it.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm grown now, but this
Nah,
was when I was
you
like
were
in 8th
growing
grade.
in the wrong direction.
So you calling me fat?
Oh God, she is. She
That's
said you were
crazy.
plump.
Are we shaming
and you didn't
Fat
need
shaming is
that.
crazy. I just want y'all to know, Jasmine does not support the BBL community, and she doesn't support fat
The
people.
Brazilian butt lift community.
Babes.
Yo,
Hello.
welcome to the Ivy Club Podcast. It's your boy Frank Polk V, and I got Juss, Leroy, and Jazz on the line with me. Y'all say what's up, y'all.
Yo.
Hello.
Hi.
What up?
Okay, first and foremost, we've been talking about the Diddy trial and shit going on today, and how the black community can't just let this man go and go to jail. So, what's a celeb you know did wrong, but you still ain't cancel him?
Chris Brown.
We just talked about him. Let him.
What is it about?
So what's your take? Why won't you let him go?
Who, Chris?
Yeah.
Because I mean, we know what happened. We know the backstory.
He has beat multiple people since.
The woman he was dealing with was crazy, and she probably started it. So
What about the other ones that he beat on?
What's Carucci problem?
He was just in jail. That nigga just beat someone else.
He beat up a
I ain't hear no
random.
story about him beating on Carucci.
He did.
crazy.
Carucci got a restraining order on him. He was doing the most. He just got out of jail for
Pop this nigga
bopping
bubble.
somebody in a.
That was a dude though. You can handle that. That's cool.
True.
He said beating the nigga's ass. That's no problem.
He said
That was a dude though. All right, bro.
That was fair game.
My fault.
It wasn't domestic violence.
no,
it was just
dog.
violence.
Oh no, dog.
That's great.
Yeah, I agree.
One day maybe you'll let Chris Brown go.
No.
I don't know how much more proof you gonna need.
They don't need proof. They see proof and they don't
I think Chris
care.
over Diddy. We know Diddy did it. He just got money to get out the situation.
That's the mob
Yeah,
ties.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I give you that.
Cheese and rice, Diddy. Caller, what's something that you're still petty about and will take to the grave?
I ain't gonna lie. Probably I had a friend I was cool with since first grade, and we ended up going through some things where we end up I started hitting him up. I cut him off basically. So just because he kind of disrespected me and we were supposed to be best friends. He told my business and was trying to put stuff that I told him back onto me. You know what I'm saying? Like throw it back at me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I ain't mess with that. Like if you my friend, I'll tell you stuff. You're supposed to ride with me, and I tell nobody. But we had fell out, and he started trying to throw the shade that all the stuff that I was telling him back onto me. So I had cut him off, and I told him anytime I see you, if I see you, what's up. I'm gonna catch
Oh,
your
that's
hand.
why he like Chris.
I'm dead.
That's why he like Chris.
Hey,
Anytime. It's
Well,
up.
sometimes you gotta put stuff on site.
Like Chris?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
sometimes you gotta put the pause on somebody.
But gotta put the pause on.
That's how you gotta,
I respect that. I told someone.
You gotta let somebody know to respect you.
Exactly.
I told someone that it was on site 5 years ago, and it's still on site right now. So
To this
Look.
day?
to this day, and they haven't seen me since, and I can't.
I'm a retired crash
Yeah,
out.
I haven't seen him since either.
Gee, exactly. They know better.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a retired crash out. I'm
It's a crazy
definitely.
world we live in. You can't
I'm
just
on
crash out
site.
on anybody.
You really can't, cause I be looking at the system and baby, I'm not meant to be there. Somebody posted they jail lunch tray. I was like, I really got to get my shit
You
together.
gotta get the kosher meals.
This
Oh,
is
God.
not okay.
The kosher
Listen,
meals is great.
so we were watching Ginny and Georgia, bro. That's a good show.
That's a great show.
And she on trial for murder and shit in that show.
She's a
Spoiler alert.
serial.
Wait, you gotta say you're
Spoiler.
about to spoiler, cause
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Skip now. Ginny and Georgia.
Oh, forever hold your
But
peace.
when she was in the middle of her murder trial, they pulled they pulled the lawyer back. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't paying for the lawyer. Her husband was at the time, but he was trying to get divorced and blah blah blah. So he pulled the lawyer back, and she was like, "What? You gonna leave me?" And then she asked, "Well, how much is your rate?" And that nigga said $800 an hour, and I said, "All right, boy."
I have to go sit.
Run
An
business.
hour.
I said, boy, I'm not doing no
No crime.
crime because who the fuck
Because
$800 an hour to get?
As they tell me that, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna go to jail.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to go sit down.
That
I'm not paying that.
Done for.
That's-
800 an hour.
800 an hour is stiff. Talk quick.
Oh God.
The
Hey, Your Honor,
trials
can we
be
wrap
going
this
for
shit
a
up?
minute,
Your Honor,
too.
come on now.
Hey, I'm guilty, Judge. Don't even gotta
Don't
go
even
any
waste your
further.
time. Don't even waste
Don't even go. Yeah.
We're not gonna have no consultations, no meetings
No.
outside of this. I only see you in the courtroom.
Public defender.
Don't work on this shit outside of this.
Defender me.
But no.
No, all right. I got one for you.
Okay.
Tell us about a time God has humbled you. Quick.
I guess you know, I don't know if this makes sense, but probably like me when it comes to money, you know, like money come and go.
Yeah.
So like when you have it, you know what I'm saying, be humble with it. If you don't have it, be humble without it. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably one thing about me. Yeah, I would say that.
It's a good wholesome answer.
Like
feel
this, as far as you know what I'm saying, it's materialistic, it come and go. So
No, I feel it.
How were you humbled?
You're right. Did it
Money
was
was
it taken?
gone.
Was it taken?
Where
Did
as
money
fast
get
as it
taken away
came.
from you?
oh yeah, for sure. There's been plenty of times I done had bread, and then there's been times where I'm like trying to figure out what my next, you know, money move is.
I got a
So-
crucial one. So the first time somebody outside of my house ever hit me, right? So I was in elementary school.
First time?
The first time.
So multiple people outside of your house hit you?
No, I tussle with my family all the time. Me and my brothers, we don't. There's no words. It's just straight action
Okay.
out of nowhere.
That's the
Dead
New York
silent,
shit.
and all you hear is furniture moving. Like, anywho, no, I was on the playground. This is elementary. I'll never forget because she tore me up.
Got your ass beat. It's crazy.
No, and it was on accident too. That's the worst part.
Damn.
So I was on the swings. You know, like when people will be on the swings, and you know, like you to run through them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was talking all the shit because I'm like, y'all not gonna clip me. Like it's whatever. And so I was talking shit with this one girl. Me and this little girl, we had straight beef. Just straight beef. Fucking problems, right? And I was like, you're not gonna beat my time. You're not gonna kick me.
Not trying to
Like
kick your time.
you play if you want to. And when I say I got to her, she kicked the shit out of me. No, she kicked me in the face too.
Oh my
When
God.
I say I was straight projectile,
That makes sense.
I was in the air. Right?
She kicked you like a
and
football.
no, yeah, and I had the Bugs Bunny front teeth, split my lip. My mama was in shambles in the office.
That's
She was
crazy.
like, "Why would you do that?" When I say I flew,
Yeah, humbled your ass.
I was in the air.
Set that ass
Immediately.
down.
Oh,
And that's when I realized that, you know, when you talk shit, there's consequences to your. I'm not
yeah.
used to talking.
She ain't been 5
For
feet.
sure.
She ain't been 10 feet by some swings to this day.
Oh, shut up, Frank. Anywho, child. No, I just
Get
want you to know I
flashbacks.
had a parabola in it. Like I had an arc.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I was in the air.
Every time she go to a park, she get a little flashback.
Y'all are annoying. And then I feel like I
Can you
didn't.
imagine that shit in slow motion?
Bro,
Oh, God.
I fell in slow motion.
I bet you did.
No,
As
it's
soon as
funny
she
'cause-
connected with me, I was fully aware
I
of
know that
everything
shit
that was
hurt because
happening.
I've been on the receiving end of that, but like on
You
purpose.
kicked him?
No, like
Oh.
I've been
kicked
kicked
in the
like
face.
Me and my cousins are like the original jackass cast.
That's
We used
ridiculous.
to
Oh,
do
no.
stupid shit to hurt each other. Like we used to sit in front lawn and run and jump and kick each other in the chest until like somebody like until somebody
Motherfucking kangaroo jack. How the fuck you do that? How you kick a nigga in the chest in the air?
I'm thinking the Karate Kid arc,
Cause what?
legs straight as
like
fuck.
literally run and kick
Right.
straight out and crane kick the fuck out of each other.
Hold on. What'd you say, caller?
Shit, that's that Luke Kane kick.
Oh God, look at that rating.
Bro,
Not
we
the
used to,
rating.
then, bro, we used to do that shit all the time. Or we'd run full force, no pads, and shoulder check each other.
That's terrible.
But like we used to do this, like
That shit would make me turn around and go back
Oh, God.
inside.
you know how
As a parent,
you know,
no.
the tire swing.
The tire swing was vicious,
We used to
boy.
get on that and push it and try to like
Throw
dodge
my
it.
arm out of socket,
That's terrible.
moving that
Moving
bitch.
That's
on.
crazy.
That's crazy as fuck. That tells me everything I need to know, Leroy.
Everything.
Look,
need to
I
know.
grew up in a rough childhood.
Jazz, you got a question?
Oh, yes, I did have a question. So, what? Oh, finish this statement. This might be TMI, but
That sounds like a setup right there.
Nah.
Federal ass question.
Federal.
If someone, you know what, you just proved your black card because you could never ask like a black person something like that, and they'd be like, "You sound like the Fed."
It's the initial.
Cause like I can't tell you something for real.
Clocking it.
Go ahead now. This might be TMI, but what?
Well, this may be TMI, but
Dot.
Damn, I don't even know how I want to go with this one.
I don't wash my legs in the shower.
Let me see.
Did you hear what this nigga said? Did y'all hear him?
What did you say?
That nigga, one of my Leroy said he finished it and said, "I don't wash my legs in the shower." That's what he said.
Crazy.
But I think
I'm lying.
I'm gonna say he's lying.
We're gonna say he's lying.
Ain't no way you crawling up in my
Because
front
right
name
now
with
you just
unwashed
said that we were a
legs.
couple in the beginning, and now I don't know.
Hold on now, caller. Sorry, but
Go ahead, caller.
All right, hold on. I'm thinking. Hold on. Damn, I can't. I don't
You know
I
what?
wanna skip
Let's
that one.
switch.
we're gonna skip. We'll skip it.
What's the time you got?
Can we skip that one?
Yeah, we got you. What's the time you got way too involved in somebody else's drama?
Possibly this week with my homeboy and his baby mama.
Oh, okay.
You like
what
that?
happened?
What happened?
He just asked me for advice. You know, he got 3 kids with the chick, and he don't want to be with her, but you know, she wants to be with him because he's making money. He's a provider. She stay at home. She don't work. So just like, you know, we go out and, you know, he's a guy, so he gonna holler at females. He might hook up with a female. You know, I'm a good friend, so I'm not gonna go out my way to tell his girl or whatever. That's none of my business. But you know, like when I get around her, I gotta act like I'm cool with her, and you know what I'm saying, like try to play like, you know, my dude he a good guy towards her, which he is, you know what I'm saying, but he don't want to be with her.
I'm nosy. Why he don't want to be with her no more?
Because she one of them females that like he can't have nobody, like he can't like nobody's picture. He can't really have social media
she's very
pictures.
controlling.
Oh, he can't like no big booty
No
Instagram
big
model.
booty oiled up teachers.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was mildly Pacific. Jew, what you be like?
I'm just saying, like, it's just, no. I'm just saying, like, that's what it be like. It's not like you liking your, you know, someone you knew from school picture, but it'd be a whole Instagram model or somebody twerking on Instagram, like, and then you'd be like, why can't I do that? Why can't I?
But Justice gave a very specific answer. Like she caught you liking big booty, like oiled up teachers.
Oh no, no.
nah, but there are women like that. You know, the dude that your friend was married to who got upset about that one situation when he was hanging out with his cousin.
Oh yeah.
Was it really his cousin?
No. Okay, so look.
Wait a minute.
What she talk about is one of my boys. He was engaged, and she got upset because he was like smoking with his cousin too much, and she didn't want him hanging around his cousin. And he like, that's my cousin, and then like that sparked a whole bunch of stuff to where they called it off.
That's crazy.
Shit. Back to you, caller. Cause damn, that's the family.
Right. But yeah, back to you, caller. So you was too involved in that drama. You just was too in the middle of trying to navigate and be cordial with this woman, or is that it?
Yeah, be cordial. Mind you, she don't like me because she think every time we together, she think we hoeing around.
Y'all low key,
I know him since the first grade. That's my boy. That's my brother. You know?
Caller. Yeah, do
not
y'all?
So between you and
Or do
me,
y'all not?
Do y'all be hoeing?
between you and me, is he hoeing around?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because they're not together. They just live together.
Well,
They live together.
And they sleep in the same bed.
but they fucking.
And they be butt to nut in the middle of the night.
Butt to nut is crazy.
And they got kids. And they got kids together.
And they got 3 of them.
Three.
They both got 3.
Uno,
So they
dos,
together.
tres.
They got 3 kids.
Yeah, and they be butt to nut.
That's not somebody else's kids.
No, after they put the kids down and it's quiet and they can finally look at each other
Bathing
without niggas
together.
screaming in the background. Yeah, no, they're still fucking.
I mean, you don't gotta be together to
You don't.
get your little
Caller.
Hold on. Now you don't have to put a title on it, but y'all together.
Scholar.
Y'all sharing bills, sharing kids. Y'all have kids together, and y'all fucking
Why can't he bring a bitch back home, caller?
The kids are different.
Eating
you
dinner
right,
together.
you're right. If you got kids, you locked in for sure for life.
You know what I'm saying?
Locked in one way or the other.
Lakers.
You locked in one way or the other. You could wrap it up
Is
and
he
co-parent.
or she cooking for the household?
Do that nigga get a plate?
Right.
He could.
Oh,
He
damn.
could.
That's what I'm saying. Like regardless,
Winner.
What is? Hold on, wait.
do they get presents for each other and shit?
What is she doing? He paying the bills. He cooking.
She stay at home.
Maybe he like
She
his
stay
he
at
like
home.
his own
Are
cooking
the kids
better.
under 10? Hell yeah.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
three.
nah,
I'm gonna say if
nah,
he-
he
if he-
locked in.
I was gonna say, how old are you? You sound young, so they probably got some young kids.
No, we 31, bro. We grown
Okay,
men
okay.
out here.
But that don't. I'm saying you probably still got young kids under 10. Like
Yeah. I bet, because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like, they
for sure.
all
He
three
got
under
one kid
10?
and-
That's rough. We low-key
Oh,
gotta
he
stay
one of-
together.
oh,
That's
two
too
of
many
them are.
niggas.
18
got two
18 or
girls.
whatever and up. Like yeah,
Yeah.
sure. But like
I feel like
She off the
12
market
and
at that
up,
point.
you could leave me.
Absolutely.
You go-
3 under 10, you
she
need to
just say
sit
to me?
down. You, or I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
You know good damn well.
say,
Nah,
cut this shit off.
He said, "Wait, I gotta leave after
You know,
12?
no.
Cut this shit off.
I agree. 12
12
is the age.
Yeah, once they
off.
start having
Because
like,
they have cell phones. We don't even need to talk.
For real.
The kid can communicate on his own.
my people didn't talk.
I'm gonna say you
Once
can't.
I got me
you
a
can't-
phone, that was it for them.
You can't really
Parallel
redate
parenting.
until after they 12.
That's terrible.
You say you can't wait?
Redate, like as a single mother of 3, dating hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like they do
It's
need to
hard,
grow
yo.
up though. I can't be wrangling my toddlers and a nigga. So
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what I'm saying. Like you can't have
No.
3
Deadass.
toddlers and a new man.
Dead ass.
No.
But yeah. What y'all? Anyways, Carl, appreciate you jumping on the pod, man. That was insightful.
Appreciate you.
Question as always.
For sure, brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
caller.
go ahead, get you some sleep. Good night, man. Good night.
Good night.
Tell the
Oh,
niggas a
yo,
good night.
Appreciate you, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
bro.
you too,
Get
caller.
ready. Go get your ass ready for work in the morning.
I'm at work right now, bro. I'm over here in
God
Nebraska.
damn.
At a truck stop.
You in where?
In Nebraska at a truck stop.
Nebraska is
In
crazy.
Nebraska.
Oh, you a truck driver? Oh, truck driver. Okay.
Okay, reach. Period.
Truck driver. Okay. All right now.
All right.
So, yeah, that's a bit, bro. Y'all have a good night, bro. I appreciate y'all
You
having
too.
me on your podcast. Keep doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you,
we
caller.
appreciate our listeners, man. See you later.
Appreciate you, man. Bye.
Peace.
That's crazy.
I don't think niggas know how to say bye. Like literal physically bye. I feel
It's
like
always a problem, ain't it? Didn't I say goodnight to the
You
nigga?
said-
He
you
said
said
goodnight
goodnight.
back. Do I have to say bye?
And he just said,
no,
appreciate
I
it.
just, you know what I'm saying? I just
It's always something. We can't do nothing right.
We literally just said goodnight to each other. He said,
Appreciate
keep
you.
doing your thing. So since we didn't say a dry ass bye, bye is dry as fuck, look.
it
Yeah.
is. I mean, yeah, it is. It is.
No, it's
Yeah,
crazy
oh.
because I've definitely overstepped in somebody else's relationship, but I was on both sides of it.
Of course you have.
I knew a girl who was cheating on my boy, but she was cheating on my boy with my other boy.
That's crazy.
That's my boy. All right, gang. That was episode 19 of the Ivy Club podcast. You know, follow us on all social media at the Ivy Club Pod. And I don't know why he be doing that.
What the
every
fuck
time.
is wrong with him,
He be
bro?
killing me with this
I
shit.
gotta throw the number up.
Yes, but also tune in on wherever you find your podcast: YouTube, Apple, Spotify, the whole rainbow. New episode every Wednesday. Yeah,
We here.
we here.
Like, share, subscribe. Talk to us. We talk back.
All right. Everybody say bye, y'all.
Bye.